No matter what the result of the speculation is, the end result is the same, and that's that you, white man, are under attack.
There have been snarky, tongue-in-cheek Christmas specials, and there's always been like a thread of anti-Christian, anti-white, anti-American, accusing. Christmas is like even just the Chinese food thing, like eating Chinese, like making a ritual of eating Chinese food out of spite.
See, I told you, from London. It says right here, in London. That's what I was talking. I hate these film directors. They're all from London.
I'm thinking if we flip the races here, I'm talking about myself. Sam's tired about being the token white man in an ocean of black dude comedians. I couldn't do that.
You know what I noticed a lot of recently? Indian stand-up comedians have started in with the sort of anti-white stuff, and they're taking they're mimicking black comics with the anti-white stuff. So they're Indian stand-up comics. They'll reference like colonialism and the British as though that's as bad as slavery. Like they've started bringing that up now, and they'll say white people or white lady the same way that like Dave Chappelle or like black people do, where it's it's an unnecessary detail for part of the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I was going down the street and I saw this old white lady, and it's just not. It doesn't make it funnier, and it's not like it's not a joke about white people necessarily, but they'll just throw that detail in there now as though that's good enough to get a laugh, and it's really sickening, man.
We gotta do something about it.
I'm ready to take zero shit from Indians in general.
Yeah, Key and Peele.
That's pretty good.
They do that thing though. They ruin it by, like, right when they've got something funny in their hand, they got to let you know that like they bring in the white versus black thing.
Yeah.
And that's really annoying. And I know it's hard to resist that temptation. It's the same thing with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's like, and I don't even think Dave Chappelle's that funny necessarily. I think he's like a master storyteller. If you look at his stand-up, it's the quality that's good is the storytelling. It's not actually the jokes. And if you go back to his earlier stand-up and look at when it was just jokes and not storytelling, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Like it's funny. It's funny like if you're drinking and you're in a nightclub and you're watching a stand-up do his thing, then it's funny. Like the joke about the baby on the street corner in the projects, stuff like that. But his storytelling is the best.
That's what elevates it.
But he always brings it back around. There's one clip of him. He's like, Dave Chappelle has one stand-up section where he goes, and that made me know. I wanted him to know that that's how white people make me feel. It was extremely fucking cringe, and it instantly reminded me of the Cameroonian, Swedish refugee who infected women with AIDS intentionally. This was on Twitter recently, but this was
Holy
Simon Moll is the guy, and he got taken into Sweden, and he gave hundreds of women HIV. You make me want to use condom because I came from Africa, like trying to guilt women into not using a condom while knowing that he had AIDS. This is not the same thing as ripping on someone because of their race, because that's funny. When black people, I love black comedy. Def Comedy Jam is my favorite. That's the best comedy, is Def Comedy Jam. And when they rip on white people, that's a different thing. That's not this like victim culture, like feeling sorry for yourself, painting yourself. Like, I've been a slave for 400 years.
What is it called?
Mateo Bermudez and Manuela Mesa, who own Whitexicans.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's crazy.
What's wrong with that word?
Light-skinned.
Lighter shade?
What's Whitexicans? Is that the name of a restaurant?
Yeah.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Do people really hate the word white and whites that much? Must they?
Oh, it looks like they put a lot of care and effort into
looks nice.
Into their shop front there.
See the reviews. Did they start fucking with them already?
No, it's vibrant.
5 stars.
I'd give it 6. I don't like this white thing at all. So I'm going home to overdose on pills.
I carved a hole in the bathroom, made a glory hole.
Just know that after leaving this review, I'm dead.
I went to high school I learned about the Constitution. I know about the Holocaust and slavery. I saw it in a movie. I know about the Constitution. I saw that in the movies too. But in real life, it would appear that the Constitution is a fucking toilet rag that only gets thrown in our faces when it can be used against us, when it can be used to fuck with us, to make us poor, to displace us in our neighborhoods, to help us lose our jobs, to make it so that the jobs don't exist. That's when the Constitution is defended the most effectively, is when it can be used to make you ineffective.
There's something weird about this German family. By Jonathan Glazer. Jonathan Glazer. I know what I'll do. I'll show a German family. See, I told you. From London. It says right here. In London. That's what I was talking. I hate these film directors. They're all from London. It's these filmmakers that are from London that I can't take. It's all of them. Oh, I know what's a British accent? Hello.
Hello.
I know what to do. I know what I'll do. I'll make this German family look weird. That way you'll think that a family of white children with blonde hair is weird. Like an alarm going off. I thought it was like an alarm going off. I saw German blonde-haired children in a vaguely sinister lighting and ambient drone music from Envato Elements. Hold on, I'm a filmmaker. Ambient drone music? Ambient drone sound. This is gonna make my movie profound. My movie's just like Inception now. It's like Dune. My movie's like Dune.
All the whether it's justified or not, all the attitude that black comics have, where it's like, another day living in America, you know how it is. Ha ha, Mr. White Man rinsing his mouth with Orajel. I'm just sitting here like, wow, y'all. The whole like thing, whether or not it's justified, it should only be black people saying that stuff. Mm-hmm. Indian people have embraced that. They're doing it worse. Mm-hmm. They're doing more of that. Indian comics now, they all have a holier than thou, anti-white, like condescending tack that they take with their jokes. That's really interesting to watch.
Yeah, but they're Indian.
Yeah, they're Indian. They got to do something. They got to do something. I guess that's what it. If you're Indian, what do you do if you're Indian? You got to do something. What it means to be British.
Last year there was. I don't know, living here all this time, I've come to find that what it truly means to be British.
What does it mean to be Indian?
Everything. Except what you should be sorry for. At night, you are different creatures entirely. You're like gremlins. You know that 80s movie with the little furry things and you can't give them water past midnight? Where
these are like lectures. Lectures from Foreigner.
A drop of alcohol after the sun goes down. You better get out the fucking way.
You get lectured by a foreigner.
I'm literally running out of pages in my passport. Numbers are up. It's been a good few years for us.
This is Indian Russell Brand.
So I just want you to know
I think these people are going to make us kill them. This resonates with regular Indian people. This is what they think.
Anarcho-tyranny means that if you're a law-abiding white man and you do something not quite so law-abiding but not anti-society, like collecting rainwater or driving a little bit over the speed limit or defending yourself, you get in trouble. In fact, you go to jail. In fact, your life gets sucked down the drain of a legal nightmare. If you practice self-defense, if you have a garden in a T107 non-gardening zone, whatever it is, there are 400,000 laws that are there to be selectively enforced and not in your favor. Meanwhile, if you are Hispanic, what does that word even mean? If you are a Central American or South American Indian descendant, I don't know what that has to do with Spain, but if you're a Central or South American Indian roaming around playing bachata music and tagging everything, and you've got your pit bull off the leash, it kind of doesn't matter what you do.
You know, I think Trump was a sort of a not a point of no turning back, but sort of a milestone, like defining moment that kind of drew a line in the sand for anybody that's paying that has had their antennas and was ready to look at this like sort of look at the U.S. as kind of a racial battlegrounds, or as media as a racial battlegrounds, and I think Trump's kind of like implicit pro-whiteness got a lot of Jews defensive, and Seth Rogen, I think his defense, is kind of like taking shape as offense or something, just like becoming a little bit more aggressively, overtly anti-Christian, Jewish, ethnocentric type guy. There have been snarky, tongue-in-cheek Christmas specials, and there's always been like a thread of anti-Christian, anti-white, anti-American, accusing Christmas is like even just the Chinese food thing, like eating Chinese, like making a ritual of eating Chinese food out of spite to like fuck with white people who are.
Yeah, that's like me having bratwurst during.
Yeah. That's like
I always have sauerkraut during.
Yeah.
So many white guys. I think that's the name. That's the other. I think these bitches had another IP called So Many White Guys. Yeah, Dope Queens. Phoebe's tired of being the token black woman in an ocean of white dude comedians. So in this podcast, Phoebe's calling the shots. I can't. I'm trying to imagine myself from a comedy writing standpoint. Okay, it's not about the fact that it's a black woman and a white dude. I'm thinking if we flip the races here, I'm talking about myself. Sam's tired about being the token white man in an ocean of black dude comedians. I couldn't do that. She hosts intimate, funny, and super honest conversations with musicians, actors, etc., who are killing it in their fields and who aren't white dudes. Stay tuned for this one token white guy, It's Only Fair, cameos by Phoebe's ball-busting executive producer Ilana Glazer, and a whole lot of hijinks. I'm going to showcase talent that's not Jew dudes. How about that? I can't believe this. I can't believe that people get away with writing this. I'm sick and tired of all these Jew dudes. I want to start... Oh my God, man.
So binge listen season 1 and then set your calendar for January 24th. That's a Tuesday for season 2 of So Many White Guys. Honestly, Tuesday's a good podcast. Listening that.
Is this publicly funded? Yeah. This is so if you live in New York, you're paying for this. I'm not super interested in being the Red Pill podcast. I know that the take on this is like anti-white, and it's this like just shit destruction of American culture. I just think it's fucking whack. It's like it's hard to watch. And I'm not even going to point out that she probably refers to herself as a white person. Can you click that picture? Let's show she's pretending to be human here. Look at that beautiful smile and those close set eyes.
And that's that.